Good morning, this is Mrs. Havens, and today is Tuesday, January 18th, and I'm going to tell you what you're going to do in reading and in spelling today. So you will need the following items. You will need your spelling book, and you will need your reader to see, and your reading workbook with the owl on the front. Don't tear out any pages today, as your teacher will tell you specifically what she wants to have you do when you return to school. So the story of the week this week is called Piney Ridge Snowstorm. And I read the story out loud to my class today, just like your teacher would do if you were here. So we ask that your parents read the story, pages 52 to 65 with you today, found in your reader. You will notice it is a tall tale. So I want you, while you are reading, to look for the exaggerations that tall tales have. So focus on that. Also focus on the setting of the story and what could really happen or not in the story. There's a lot of fun. Tall tales have a lot of laughter in them with the exaggerations. The author is not lying to us about certain things. There's just no way certain things could happen. So it's just for entertainment. As you are reading, also think about the main character and what the main character did that is exaggerating in his size, as well as some other things that you will figure out that there's no way it could possibly happen. There are questions after part 1 and part 2. If you'll go over those out loud as well, that will help you make sure that you understand the story. After you have listened to the story being read to you, you need to work on Lesson 88, workbook pages 197 and 198 in your reading workbook. On page 197, you'll write your heading at the top, and that is the front side. You're just looking for the best answer. And yes, you may use your book to help you find the answer. There's 5 questions in boxes. On the back, it is following directions. You will need crayons or colored pencils. So it's just following written directions. That is all for reading today. Moving on to spelling. In spelling, we are on list 16 in the spelling workbook, pages 62 to 63. I want to remind you that this spelling test on Friday is the last spelling test before it changes to a different format. Starting next Friday, you will have more words, and you will also have dictation sentences that are going to be on your Friday spelling test all the way to the end of the year. So let's talk about what you're going to do in your spelling workbook today. In your spelling workbook on page 62, we are starting with list 16, like I said, and you already know how to sort the words on page 62. These are all oi, which are OI and OY sounds, and they are also compound words. Please keep in mind that with compound words, you will not use a space in between the words, or it will be marked wrong, because compound words are 2 words that can stand alone, and when you put them together, they make a brand new word. So they need to be 1 word with no spaces. And on page 63, you have a word study, and you have completion of sentences using spelling words. So you will do 2 pages 62 and 63 for spelling today. If you have any questions about any of them, I would think it might be about number 7 on page 63. Look at page 63, number 7. It says she used her blank lamp. That is an old lamp that you'll see in the picture on to the right of the fill in the blank by number 7. That is an oil lamp. So number 7, she used her oil lamp. That one sometimes confuses second graders because the picture is quite old. Okay, that is all for reading and spelling. Thank you.